you should be marketing heavy. Like, yo, I'm finna sign this event space lease. We're about to open. DM me right now if you want a discount on your birthday, and I'm gonna give you this percentage off. But you got to make sure that you got several months of free rent. So like my one of my mentees, she's down in Florida. She just actually hit me up today. We had a one-on-one call today, and all my mentees, I give them the opportunity to like book one-on-one sessions with me, outside of like the regular group coaching sessions that we have. But we had a one-on-one call today, and it was dope because she's like, man, so I signed my lease. All right, so welcome back to another edition of Creating Habits, and my name is Jarrell Henderson. I am your host for this episode, and we are actually on the inside of my office, and yeah, let's jump right into it. So today, on today's episode, but before we jump into today's episode, first, I need for you to help me get to 1 million subscribers. And how you can do that is that you can smash this subscribe button right now. And then that's step one. The second step is that I need for you to smash the like button. And then the third step is that I need for you to comment. And then the fourth step is that I need for you to share. I need for you to help me get to 1 million, but before we get to 1 million, we got to get to 1,000 first. And then once you follow all of those steps, that's what's gonna really help me get there. And I mean, like, we're a family. Like, I wanna put out content to help you get to reach your goals, and for event spaces and for digital products and for business and for lifestyle and all of that. So that's what's going on. So in today's episode, I'm going to be talking about event spaces, and I'm going to actually break down. I'm going to break down give you a breakdown of like some showings. Give you a breakdown of like some showings, but more so, I've been getting a lot of questions on marketing and like ways to make money. So like, I feel like I've done a ton of marketing videos on event spaces. And I guess that's what you all need help with. So I'm going to continue providing it. So this is going to be a video on, I'm going to cover, a little bit of why you should look into event spaces. Then I'm going to first, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about like getting yourself a real estate agent versus not getting a real estate agent. Then I'm going to talk about a little bit about showings and what you don't want to look for and what you don't want to deal with in showings. And then we're going to get to the good stuff, which is marketing. All right. So definitely you want to watch the entire video. And right now, I'm going to just give this to you now so we can get it out of the way, because I want you to have this. Download my event space blueprint, and it covers like the steps to like the essential steps or the things that you want to avoid when getting your event space. It's very useful. It's like a guide. It's a digital download. It comes straight to like your email. You want to check all folders when you download it. The event space blueprint is actually popping up on the screen right here, right now. And so just go ahead and download that. And yeah, let's jump right into it. So why should you even like venture off into event spaces, right? And the reason being is that you should even jump into event spaces is because everybody like has events. Like there is never like everyone celebrates their birthday in some capacity. And most of the time what you'll find is that, people take trips, they go places, but you have a lot of people that celebrate birthdays in venues. But what if we throw birthdays out of the window, right? What if we say, well then, what if we look and analyze like bridal showers or bridal events? Like people tend to have bridal showers and bridal events at event spaces, like sometimes or venues. So like an event space is nothing but a venue. Like the words are like interchangeable, but when you think of event space, think of like a banquet hall. Think of like a venue, like a wedding venue, but on a larger scale. Just think of a place where you can come together and you can host celebrations, milestone events, and things of that nature. Now, what I want you to understand is when it comes to your events-based businesses, is that like event spaces, people are like, well, why should I do an event space versus like Airbnb? Well, the thing is, think of it like Airbnb is a place where people come and they stay at your location, and you get a lot of people that book Airbnbs to throw parties, when in actuality, they should just book an event space. So like event spaces are like an Airbnb, but people don't spend the night. People don't have access to it for 24 hours. And like say for instance, with an Airbnb, they pay you for 24 hours or for the weekend. It comes, say the total comes out to, let's say a nicer Airbnb. Let's say it comes out to like $350, $400, right? Well, with an event space, you can get paid $100 an hour all the way up to like $250 an hour with your event space business. So it's not really like the thing where, like, if you compare the two event spaces to like Airbnb, it's not really like a thing of like which is better. It's just like, what do you want? Like, what do you want? Like, why would you get an event space? Why would you get an Airbnb? It's like, well, which one do you want? Do you want someone to occupy your unit? You know what I'm saying? Your space, your property for 24 hours, or do you want to really just focus on like strictly like events where people are doing celebrations, milestones, and they're in there from like 4 to 6 hours. Some people have their events going along for 8 hours, but that's not something that we do. So like, I mean, why you want to do an event-based business, honestly, is because people are always going to have events. Just like, you know, when people ask about like, well, why would I do an Airbnb? It's because people always would need a place to stay in terms of like travel, right? So event spaces are definitely big, and like birthdays, bridal showers, weddings, these things aren't going anywhere. And like people have these things in event spaces, retirement parties, corporate events, meetings, all sorts of things. So that's why you would want to, you know, look into event spaces. Now, when it comes to like, you know, whether or not you should actually get like a real estate agent or try to do it yourself, definitely recommend like getting a real estate agent, or honestly, you can do both. I recommend honestly doing both. Like, and when I say do both, I mean like actually look while the agent is looking. Like, don't just sit on your hands and do nothing. Like, still drive and, you know, drive for dollars, look at places, like do different things. Like, don't just sit there and waste time, you know. Like I was talking to one of my mentees today, and they were saying like, oh yeah, I'm gonna send my agent some properties that I seen, that I found when I was driving for dollars. That's why you want to get out and do things. That's kind of like where you do, like, you can do it yourself and have your agent looking for you. And like a lot of people ask like about like agents, like and versus realtors, and it's like and like brokers and things like that. Like, go to someone that is licensed and that's going to explain it exactly, like sit there and explain it to you. But the differences are like the differences vary though, in terms of like a broker and like an agent. The differences can vary state to state. Like basically in like Illinois, like brokers, they actually sell sell houses and can, you know, represent the buyer or the seller. Whereas like a standard like a leasing agent or an agent like in Illinois, they're just like leasing people properties, like rentals. And then like the brokers also are going, in like Illinois, are the people that you're going to deal with in terms of like if you're looking to what is it? If you're looking to like go commercial, you're going to deal with like an actual real estate broker or an So like that's the differences of like, should you get an agent or should you try to do it yourself? You can do it yourself. You can definitely do it yourself. But to make the process easier, the agent, like find an agent, find a broker, go to a real estate office. Then next up being, I said I was going to talk about, showings a little bit in this episode. So like when it comes to your showing, because I got this question today too from one of my mentees. They actually are about to like corner in on a deal out in Jersey. And I got some mentees a little bit of everywhere across the U.S. With event spaces. But when it comes to showings, and I get this all the time, I like literally can screenshot some DMs for y'all. Well, what should you do on showings? With your showing, think of the showing as if it's the same thing. Think of it just like when you go and you're renting an apartment or you're renting a house or you're buying a house. What wouldn't you want in the house? It's the same thing with your event space. Maybe even double time because your event space is your business. I don't know. But like, you don't want mold. Like, you don't want a place, you may not want a place that's fully gutted. What I do know is you do want a place that needs a little bit of work. Why would you want a place that needs a little bit of work when it comes to your event space? Is because of the negotiations. If the place needs a little bit of work, that gives you time to put some work in there. That also gives you more time to like market the venue. Because the mistake that the majority of people make when they open up like any commercial business, period, event spaces, storefronts, clothing stores, anything, or businesses, period. The mistake that people make, the number one mistake people make is they don't market. You have to market your business. So like one of the hacks that I tell all my mentees to do is that when they know that they're about 30 days out of like actually about to like 30 days from like signing a lease, y'all, I got like 5 devices going at once. I got emails I'm waiting on. This very important email. Everything's crazy. When they know they're about 30 days out from signing their lease, I tell them that's when they should start marketing. But in actuality, you want to already be taking people through the process. Like documenting the process in 2022 and years to come is so important because that's where social media is at. People don't really want to see, like people want to see you where you are today, but people also want to like latch on to your journey because like the content makes it like episodic. You want to shoot episodic content, and episodic content would equate to you documenting your event space process. So like that's what it would equate to. Give me 1 second, y'all, on the gram. I'm gonna make sure that this is actually recording because it's going on my YouTube channel tonight. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna pause this video. All right. All right, cool. I'm back. So we recording. Cool. So like, yeah, you want to document the process. So like the mistake that a lot of business owners make is that they just pop up one day saying, oh yeah, I'm selling something. Everybody go buy it. And what that's called that's the Beyonce effect. And like Beyonce pops up with these albums, y'all, and people go buy them. Like she popped up out of nowhere, album dropping tonight. Like she popped up with an album saying that she was dropping the album tonight. People would go buy that thing. You don't have that. So you need to market. You need to market, 30 days out, 40 days out, 50 days out, 60 days out. And you need to document the process. So whatever business that you have right now, this doesn't just apply to event spaces. Whatever business that you have right now, document the process. Document you literally want to take your phone like, yo, this is what's going on. This is what I'm doing. Like show the struggles. Too many of us, we only want to show people the perfect side of our lives instead of showing the struggles. Like one of the struggles that we deal with was like basically with our space was that like when we thought we were going to reopen because we were doing remodels, we had got some remodeling done, we couldn't reopen. So what we had to do, we had to get more remodeling done, and then that pushed everything back months. Basically right now we're in the stages of like reopening. So we were open for about I want to say about 8 months, And then we decided to do some remodeling because we changed like the structure of the business. And then so when you do the remodeling, you got to get inspected by the city. So then we have to we have to reopen. You know, we have to go back through the process. So what I'm saying is that what I want you to understand is that like you can show the journey, like you can show like the trials and the tribulations that you go through. Like instead, like people actually want to see that type of stuff. So if you're thinking like, oh, people only want to see, people don't watch my content because you're only showing the perfect sides of things, like show the struggle because that makes you way more relatable. Again, like people see enough perfect people on social media. Why do you why do you need to appear to be perfect? Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you make mistakes when you're shooting your content. It doesn't matter if you shoot the content and y'all don't quote me on the months. I'm probably way off on those months. But it doesn't matter if you mess up with anything. Like shoot the content, get out there, show the mistakes, show the trial, show the tribulation, show what you actually going through. Document the process, right? So like with your showings, just to reiterate it, with showings, anything that you wouldn't want to deal with at home, definitely don't deal with it at your property because that's where you're going to be making your money at. And the people that are going to come in there, they're going to judge it. And of course, like with stuff like mold, you definitely don't want to deal with that. Tell you a crazy story. So was looking at one of the properties before we found the locations that we have now. And the landlord was like, yeah, you all are approved for the property, but was hesitant on fixing them on whether or not they want to do the mold. And it was like, okay, we approve, but we don't want to do it if y'all ain't going to deal with this mold. And it's crazy, but you're going to come across landlords like that. So like what you got to understand is that you don't have to say yes to every deal. Too many people just go out and they're just saying yes as soon as they see the deal. And you're only doing that because you want the shiny thing, which is your event space, and you've never had it before. So you jump up quick thinking that you got to say yes to it. And that ain't the case. There's other commercial properties out there, especially now knowing that nobody's purchasing like that or renting commercial properties like that. Why? Because you hear so much talk about recessions and everything that's going on with the world with the pandemic and all the businesses closed. And the reason why that really doesn't like scare me, because like events are need-based. People need a place to celebrate milestones. People need a place to celebrate retirement parties. People need a place to get married. People need a place to celebrate their birthday. Conferences are held generally in like auditoriums or event venues. Like all of the people need this type of stuff, and this stuff was still going on. So like, should you get an event space? I get that question all the time. If you've been thinking about it, pull the trigger on it. Should you start a business? If you've been thinking about it, pull the trigger on it. I'm very much so a fan of like, you get the idea for a reason, so just do the thing, right? Just do the thing. Don't stress so much on like how it's going to happen. Get with a community, get in an environment with people who already done it before, or just get a coach. Like you can get in an environment or get a coach, do both, or buy a course, but do something. But don't sit on your hands wondering whether or not it's going to work, because when you wonder, the more you think about it, the more you think yourself out of it. So like, it's two sides to it, right? It takes belief in order for you to like doubt takes belief, and in order for it to work, you have to believe in yourself. So which one are you going to do? Are you going to believe in the doubt, or are you going to believe in you? And that's what a lot of us, we don't realize. Like you can believe in the doubt, or you can believe in you actually making it happen. And so it's a choice, and you just got to make that choice. And so to close out this live and to close out this conversation about event spaces, this is where the real sauce is at. Let's talk marketing, right? So a part of your marketing is what I was saying a couple minutes ago, which was talking about you like documenting the process. Because people have to, there's 3 reasons why people buy anything from you. They have to know you, like you, and they have to trust you. So you establish those factors by documenting the process, because if you pop up out of nowhere and say, yo, I got this event space. I know, like, I don't know about your city, but I know like in my city in Chicago, it's too many people out here scamming. You got so many people in the world that scam today. So it's like people are skeptical. So the first thing a person is going to do is fact check you, look at your page, look at all this. But if you got consistent posts and you've been documenting the process of you getting the event space and then you show it versus you just popping up like, yo, I got this event space. People legit go to your page and check this type of stuff out. Or they ask other people about you. Have you booked with this person yet? So that's why like testimonials are important, but you don't get none of this stuff until you actually like document the process. So how can people get to know you? By you shooting content. This is important for your marketing. How can people get to like you? By shooting content. How can people trust you? By shooting content. Because if you can show up consistently on social media and give game and give value, you're definitely going to show up with your business. It shows consistency. And that's what people tend to trust, a consistent person. Like business is nothing but a relationship, like a romantic relationship. You are going to rock with the person who's most consistent. Facts. If y'all getting value from this, let me know if y'all getting value from this. What's the best way to introduce event space to a property manager? I ran into some property owners that were hesitant on the idea due to unfamiliarity. Basically, they are familiar with it. It's just a verbiage. So like, you never should pitch it as an event space. You should pitch it as a space where people gather for celebrations. People are familiar with the term celebration. They're not, event space is kind of like, it's all like, it's different terminology in different cities. So like you should always present it as I'm looking to open up a place where people can gather and gather for milestone events, bridal showers, baby showers. Be specific as possible. You want to have at least 1 or 2 event examples like that you're going to be doing at the location. So example would be, and y'all, I'm answering questions from Instagram. I'm on YouTube as well. And if y'all not doing it right now, go to my YouTube channel, Creating Habits, and so on the shirt, KR88ING Habits. Make sure y'all go subscribe. I'm on the road to 1 million subscribers, but I got to get to 1,000 first. So what you want to do is that you want to tell them like, well, I'm gonna have like bridal showers here. I'm gonna have baby showers here. I'm gonna do birthday celebrations here, or I'm gonna do college send off, trunk parties here, or I'm gonna do, give them an example. Don't just say event space because they're not going to be familiar with that business model. Tell them I'm going to host corporate meetings here. Like you have to give them examples of actually what you're going to do. And you have to be able to articulate this because you're going to have to also do the same thing when it comes to you going to like the business office. So like a lot of people think that they only need like an LLC, but you need 2 types of licenses. You're going to probably need your LLC, which you're going to for sure need an LLC. That's your state license. Then you're also going to need like a county license. To like a do business license, right? And that's to do business in your county. So like those are some of the things that you're going to need. But let me jump back into marketing. I hope that I answered your question. DW9 Talk. I hope I answered your question. So basically, when it comes to marketing, you shoot the content. That's how they know you, like you, and trust you. This is why I advise you right now. Get over this fear of being on video camera. Nobody cares. Stop trying to be perfect. Now, if you have like confidence issues, which everybody has them at times, put on your best outfit, put on your best fit every time, right? Get fresh. Be fresh when you get on camera. But that's gonna be a lot of energy and effort. Like, listen, perfection and procrastination, they kick it, they drinking buddies, they hang out. So stop trying to be perfect. Like, I'm gonna come on camera, shirt may have something on it, shirt may be holy. My locks, I might need a retwist. I might need a lining. I done came on here scruffy. I done came on here with my hair tied up. Like, I done did all that on my YouTube channel. If you go check it out, like, I don't care about none of that because it's like I'm doing something that the majority of the world won't do, which is get out here and shoot video content and help people. So there's nothing that you can like say about me and on camera, and you got to get to that point from a confidence level, because if you're gonna do business, which one is more scary? Not making money or getting on camera? Which one is more scary to you? You got to start to think about it like that. Like, is it more scary not to make money, or is it more scary to get on camera? I think it's the first option. So let me get your butt on camera and shoot this content. And then so like with the marketing, when it comes to like you shooting content consistently, that helps and goes a long way. Then all you're doing when you're shooting your content is doing like a countdown for marketing, letting people know like, yo, we're going to be open in 30 days. We're going to be open in 45 days, whatever. Then you're going to give some sort of early bird special right before you're about to open. Like, man, listen, y'all, this is sauce. This is sauce. I'm not keeping this up on Instagram long. So if you ain't subscribed to the YouTube Creating Habits, the link is in my bio too. Get on my YouTube channel and subscribe to get this. So, and if y'all getting value, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. If you're getting value from this and you on right now, man, drop a fireball or something. Drop me a fireball or something. Let me know that you're getting game, something. Drop a gem, something, so I know that you're actually getting value from this. I just want to know that you're getting value from it so I can keep going. Before I get up out of here, I'm really about to dive into like some real marketing hacks. If you're getting some value from this. So, what I want you to do is one of the things that you can do, because a lot of people don't understand, like your marketing is directly tied to like your income. So think about it like this. If you get out here and you send out direct mail to everybody in the zip code that your event space is in, I like to get directly in up close and personal with my clientele. Like I like to be like what I call being in your pocket. This is why like email and text message marketing is so important. So like one of the things that nobody does on their websites, I see it so often. Nobody is collecting any sort of information on their websites. So one of the things that you should do is collect information on your event space website. That's a major one right there. And that way, then people, you got to understand that only about 10 to 15% of people, and I talked about this in my last reel. Go watch my last reel, and I broke this down. I don't even want to jump into it. Just go watch my last reel, and I broke it down in my last reel about event space, about marketing. But basically, you want to send out. I'm gonna give y'all 3 marketing hacks, and then I'm gonna get up out of here. You want to send out mail. Direct mail to everybody in your zip code, letting them know that you're a new family-owned business. That's number 1. Every post office can do this for you, right? Number 2, you should be documenting the process and then giving people an incentive to book early. So when you know that you're about to sign your lease, you should be marketing heavy. Like, yo, I'm finna sign this event space lease. We're about to open. DM me right now if you want a discount on your birthday, and I'm gonna give you this percentage off. But you got to make sure that you got several months of free rent. So like one of my mentees, she's down in Florida. She just actually hit me up today. We had a one-on-one call today, and all my mentees, I give them the opportunity to like book one-on-one sessions with me, outside of like the regular group coaching sessions that we have. But we had a one-on-one call today, and it was dope because she's like, man, so I signed my lease, and I got approved, and I'm finna sign the lease, and so like, and that's what kind of inspired this too. So I hope you watching, Maisha, so I can so you can watch this and know like definitely. But basically, you know what I'm saying, she's down in Florida, and she's signing a lease. And she's getting her event space, and it's always a good moment. And I broke down these same tips for her, like do the direct mail, make sure you document the process. But what I was getting at is that she has several months of free rent, right? Because I talk about in my program, like negotiating free rent. I talk about how you get several months of free rent. So she's getting like, man, y'all, she getting like 90 days of free rent. During that 90-day period, it doesn't matter what you charge. Too many people are focused on the upfront money and not the back end money. Amateurs get paid on the front end. Experts, you got to be an expert. Experts get paid on the back end. So if you pull people in with a discount code and say, yo, for the next, you got to incentivize them like this. Yo, the next 5 or 10 people, you're going to get this 40% off. The 40% ain't hurting you because you got free rent for the next 3 months. Now, what's the purpose of that? The reason you do that is that you got to do the 40%. In order to get the 40% off deal, I need a testimonial, right? Then give them to get you the testimonial, but then tell them to give you a video testimony and tell them to get you a text testimonial as well, like a text message. But the text message testimonial, tell them if they send and refer people to you, tell them you'll give them like $50 back. So now you've gotten 2 testimonials out of one person, and you've gotten them to give you you've gotten them to refer. You've signed them up for like an affiliate program. You want to get affiliates because now this is free marketing for you. So that's like 3 quick marketing hacks. The first one being send out the mail. Second one being you got to document the entire process. Third one being incentivize the people and make them your affiliate partners. Create business partners. We got to stop being scarce to like share the wealth with people. The more people that you impact and change their lives and help them out, the more naturally, that's like you putting out good energy. They're going to return that energy. So if you tell people like, yo, if every time you refer somebody, I'm going to shoot you $50. We're in a quote unquote recession, you know, however you feel about it. So every little bit counts. Every little bit is going to help. So like, you got to think that like, if you sending them $50, of course they're going to tell people. Every person that actually books though, they have to actually book, and then you send them $50. Then let me give you another hack with this same client. Give them a free t-shirt with your event space information on it. Why do I say give them a free t-shirt? Everybody wears t-shirts. What do you do? The free t-shirt that you got from college, you probably still throw on your college tee or the free t-shirt that maybe they was giving out t-shirts or at brunch or at the basketball game or whatever. Wherever you got a free t-shirt from, you throw that thing on when it's laundry day. So guess what the opportunity there is? They're walking around at the grocery store potentially with your event space t-shirt on in your city that has all of your event space information on it. Free marketing. Yo, this is like the ultimate free marketing game right here. So like, why not give them the free t-shirt? If what I just gave you Instagram, if this was just game, and listen, if you watching this right now, when you watching this on YouTube, if you getting game, make sure you comment. Like, that's what I need y'all to do on YouTube. Comment. So Instagram, I just gave you 4 solid marketing tips, and if you gonna use this and implement this, comment a fireball right now for your event space. If you're gonna use this and implement this, comment a gem, a fireball, something. Say game, something. Let me know that you're going to use this information. Because I'm low-key finna get up off here. It's a Friday night and we doing like a free marketing event space masterclass. And so like, let me speak to a message that honestly I got in my DM. So someone reached out, and I hope that you get a chance to watch this. She reached out, and you reached out to me and you asked me about like photography, right? And you said you watch my YouTube, so you should be able to see this. So basically, if you do content creation, if you have a content creator studio and you want to do events as well, it's all the same thing. It's all the same thing. You run it all the plays that I just gave to get people in. You have to incentivize the content creators. Now, the issue here is that you got to find real content creators. So hopefully your city is known for content creators, but you're stepping into the right niche. I want to let you know that, because like, the more people get over the fears of shooting content, the more content creators there are going to be. Like the guy that's from like, I forget where he's from, but he's like the highest paid TikTok. He gets like 750,000 a post. If you don't think that you should shoot content, yeah, bruh, like you need to go start shooting content. So you're stepping into the right lane. You can't worry so much about how that you're not going to make the money. What you got to do is that you just got to find the people, find your audience, find your ideal client. Where's your ideal client at? Pitch them your offer. That's the thing. We have to get in front of as many people as possible. That's the key to marketing. Get in front of as many people as possible. What does that mean you need to do? That means you need to be on TikTok. That means, because that's where a lot of organic traffic is. That means you need to be on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Like, you need to be everywhere. So that's how you solve like your booking issue. Like, you need to be everywhere, marketing. And of course, like, implementing these other things, sending out like the direct mails and sending out all this stuff. But it's a ton of different ways to market. And to be honest, y'all, like, I would just say like get a coach. There are a few people that teach about event spaces. I'm one of them. Like, I mean, like, I'm closing up my program soon, like in November. Like, I started in November of last year, and I'm closing it up, and I'm gonna make it something completely different. And like, you can jump into the program now while it's like 50% off. It's not overly expensive to get in, and it's like, yo, get in, and like, you actually get everything, all the hacks. And my people, they're actually getting event spaces. Like, they're actually getting event spaces. If you're a night owl, maybe I'll post some testimonials later. But whether you get in my program or not, it's up to you. Is not what this video is about. This video is about giving you like some free things that you can implement right now. But I understand what many people don't really realize and understand is that when you pay for something, you pay attention. If you're not going to implement none of this stuff, or if you're going to second guess whether or not it's going to work, that's because you didn't pay for it. I have a few people, multiple people in my program, they're seeing multiple consecutive $5,000 months, $6,000 months, $8,000 months, $10,000, $15K months because of they're implementing the stuff that I'm teaching in the program. So the program pays for itself. It pays for itself. And you become a 50-50 business partner with me when you get inside the program, meaning that if you use your affiliate link and other people use your link to get in, you're going to get 50%. So it's crazy. But again, that's not what this video is about. I just want to see you go out and implement and take actionable steps to opening up your event space. And I don't want you to hesitate. I gave you why you should get in the event space. I talked about real estate agents versus doing it yourself. I talked about a little bit about showings, but I definitely gave you a good 4 to 5 marketing plays that you should go run. And if not all of them, do at least one of them. Especially do the affiliate program one. Especially do the incentive one, and make sure you get free rent. That's what's going to help you the most. Get the free rent, run the discount play, and run up the bag. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. But before I go, I need y'all to understand this. As a business owner, as an entrepreneur, you're in sales. Period. You're a salesperson. So you have to get good at sales. And if you don't know how to get good at sales, read a book, take trainings, get a course, get in a mastermind, get with someone who's going to teach you sales, who's going to teach you how to get your space, who's going to teach you how to market, do all of that. It doesn't have to be me. It's like I said, it's a couple other people that teach event space. You can get in one of their programs. Doesn't matter to me, but just go get the help, because we got to realize that a coach acts as a GPS. The GPS helps you get to your destination in the shortest amount of time. That's what a coach does. Do you want to, people always talk about, oh, this is get rich quick scheme. Do you want to get rich slow? Get a coach so they can help you get to where you want to go, and they can shrink the amount of time. And that's why I have multiple coaches in multiple lanes. I have a coach for sales and marketing and business as a whole. Then I got a coach for Forex, even though I know how to trade Forex. And then I got a coach for real estate. So it's get with someone who can actually help you get it going. Who can help you get it going. Right now, I don't like to this is it Million Erica? Click the link in my bio. It's in my bio. It's titled Event Space Mastermind. Click the link in my bio. It goes right to it. It's 50% off to get in. It's 50 or 40% off. One of the two. It's 50% off or 40% off. But either way it goes, the program is still It is definitely still. The program is definitely still. Click the link in my bio. It's Event Space Mastermind. It takes you right to it. And I got testimonials on the page. So you know I'm not capping, of people who've gotten their event spaces, people who I've actually helped. I've helped people, and I got mentees in Atlanta. I got mentees in Florida. I got mentees in Los Angeles. I got mentees in New Jersey. I got mentees in New York. I got mentees in Michigan. I got mentees in Texas. I got mentees, like a little bit of every. I got some mentees. I've done some mentorship stuff in Toronto. I've done some in the UK. So a little bit everywhere. So like, definitely click that link in my bio. It's titled Event Space Mastermind. Get it while it's 40% off or 50% off, because remember, it come very, very soon. I'm gonna close it down forever, and the program is gonna be like, it's gonna be like very. It might be expensive to you, not really expensive to me, but I'm going to close it down forever and make it something completely different. And with the Event Space Mastermind program too, just to let you know, I want to let everybody know this, especially you on YouTube, especially y'all on Instagram. I want to let y'all know that I don't just teach you about event spaces. So like, I have like 4 courses on event spaces inside of the program. On Sundays, I teach on event spaces. But during the week, I teach on digital products, and I teach on Forex, and I teach you about becoming an author. So the program is a super steal, because I teach you how to create multiple streams of income. So if for whatever reason your event space business is slow, you'll know how to make money in Forex. If the Forex is slow for you, you know how to make money with digital products. If digital products is slow for you, you don't know how to make money as a self-published author. Like, and to show you I'm not capping, this is me, y'all. That's me, YouTube, like self-published author, wrote my book a couple years back. So it's like, I don't want you to just be limited. I don't want you to be limited to just event spaces. I don't really just want you to be limited to event spaces or the event space industry. So like, one of my mentees just joined. I don't know if you still on here, Brittany. But I mean, like, Brittany in here, she got an event space down in Texas. So you know what I'm saying? People get their spaces and they're making money. They're getting bookings with their space. You know what I'm saying? But like, when it just like anything else, like, you're gonna get out of it what you put into it. So man, definitely implement the marketing plays that I've given you today. Like, do the direct mail marketing. Do the affiliate program. Tell everybody that books with you that they can become a business partner with you, that you'll send them $50, $100 if they refer people and they actually book. Trust me, you're going to see that's going to help you a long way, because the word of mouth is still a very, very reliable marketing source. So instead of people checking your page to see if any other people have booked, or instead of them making like an Instagram post or a Facebook post and asking people, they're hearing it directly from a person that you have a good location. So definitely get in tune with that. And man, that's it. That's all, man. That's it. That's all. Man, I thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And like, if you need something right now to help you get started, make sure you download the Event Space Blueprint. And I will catch y'all next to go around YouTube. All right, peace and blessings. We are out.